G'day, I'm Warren Wilson. I'm an inventor and I live in Adelaide, Australia. One thing that's interesting about me is the fact that I am an inventor and I just love making stuff and inventing things. My latest development actually started 15 years ago, and it was about teaching kids or showing kids how they can make their dreams come true, because I've had success as an inventor. And to make your dreams come true is an unbelievably fulfilling achievement. And I wanted to share that with other kids, because young kids are great dreamers, great creators, but how to make them come true and lead the lives that they truly want, sometimes they need a bit of help with that. And what I found was the best way to do it was using other kids, other successful kids, to share their secrets of how they did it. And kids would look up to these successful kids, and off they would go and make their dreams come true as well. And I've developed programs based around that. Like, I'm a 55-year-old inventor and I speak to a lot of kids in schools and we have a good time, but I must admit I don't have the same impact and influence kids' lives as much as their peers do. And that was the true success, or the true secret I found to educating kids, was to use other successful kids and use them as peers and mentors. How this all came about was just quite a few years ago, about 15 years ago. I had a product called Better Blocks, which was quite successful on the international market. And I'd sold it, and I used to collect a royalty from it. And the gentleman I sold it to, Kelvin Claney, he rang me up one day and he was telling me about this fair they had, and kids could enter a competition and they would demonstrate all the models that they'd built out of Better Blocks. And we'd select the best one and give the kids prizes. But a parent came up to him, it was a father. I remember this so clearly. And the father thanked Kelvin so much. And Kelvin was a bit curious as to why he got this really heartfelt thanks. And the father said, I bought a kid of Better Blocks and I sat down and played with him for half a day. And I hadn't done that for 4 years. And he said, Better Blocks brought me and my son together. And when Kelvin told me that story, and I still get a little emotional over it now, all of a sudden, all the effort I'd put in, the heartaches I'd gone through, the times I couldn't afford to buy a sandwich for lunch, and all that stuff paled into insignificance because I'd touched someone's life. And that was what made Better Blocks all worthwhile. And it was the fact that I'd actually touched someone's life, a father and a son, in that one instance. That was what started me on the journey to wanting to share my knowledge of what I'd learned about getting my ideas off the ground and creating the life I want, and develop a product, or develop products to do that. So that was a little bit of my story. If you'd like to see some of the products that I have got, please go to betterkidstv.com. It's betterkidstv.com, and check out our kids' products. It's a fairly new product on the market, but again, it's where we use kids to inspire other kids to live their dreams. A couple of other things I've got is that I'm also got another subscription program called How Inventors Invent Inventions, which will be just a real hoot. Like, inventing is such a real hoot. And I've got another book that I've just got a first draft of, which is Innovation in Your Business in 30 Seconds or Less. And again, it's about to inspire businesses to use innovation more, and to use the creativity that their staff and people have more, so they can achieve more and make more of a difference on this planet. So thank you for listening, and may I meet you wonderful people one day. Thank you.